Good morning. Aloha, Rob. Today is a beautiful day, and I am so excited to be here. So, we will just sit here and hold consciousness as we wait for 6 o'clock to approach. There's Molly. Good morning, Molly. Good morning, Angela. Good morning, Deanna. We'll begin in about a minute and a half. So just settle in, breathe deeply. Aloha, Leslie. Good to see you. Aloha, Emma. We're about ready to start. It's 6 o'clock. Let's take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. And relax. Inhale slowly. Exhale. And shake it out and relax. And let us settle into this moment. Gathered here together in the highest place of consciousness, knowing that that creative force is moving through us at all times, that power and light and love. It is love. It is the energy that all things are coming from in every single solitary moment. It is the substance of things unseen, things seen, and everything. I know that we are that power, that light, that love, that energy, that substance, that source. And today, as we meet together, we elevate to an even higher level of contemplation and of knowingness. And I know that as we do, it affects not just this time together, but the whole planet. One alone in consciousness with the infinite constitutes a complete majority. So I let this time be as we just breathe in, breathe out, and so it is. And so it is. Aloha, Patrick. So it's interesting because today is all about faith. We hear about faith all the time. And it is not a religious thing, faith. Faith is, well, I say it's not a religious thing, but one of the most famous quotes comes from the Bible, and is that faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So faith molds the energy, the substance of the universe. And as we have faith in that energy, that substance, and know that all things already are, we're just molding them in every moment with the power of our minds. Ernest Holmes, it's so interesting because as I've been doing this ahead of time, several weeks ago, I wrote what today was going to be about. And it just happens that the reading today from the textbook of The Science of Mind says a lot of the same thing. And it says, there can be no real enjoyment of life until we see that everything is animated by the spirit And as we see that things are thus animated, we are beholding the real universe. The essence of reality is invisible, but the substance of the invisible is seen and heard, and it is a part of everyday life of all of us. So if we have a fear of disappointment, that's not faith. If we have a fear of the unknown, that's not faith. Faith is walking through life, just knowing in every moment that those things that we desire, those things that we live already are. They already are. And we're just walking as if. And if we just look at all the great people in the world that have done things with their life, they've had faith. They've seen their vision and known that it was real before it even manifested. And that is what we have to spend time doing every single solitary day. We have to visualize it, know it, and then walk as if it were true. So if that means walking into the unknown, we walk into the unknown, but we know that the unknown is known, that we can trust it. I'm going through that right now. The unknown is known. We can trust it. We can trust ourselves. We're we're not going to be disappointed. Life is always for us. And the more we have that beautiful, amazing knowing within ourselves and act as if it were true, the more our life unfolds from this place of love, this place of light, this place of prosperity, this place of all that is good. We are creative beings and we're constantly creating with the impress of our thought. We create by contemplating. That's what we do. And if we look at our lives, we'll see how we've contemplated. And we can't get away from it. We cannot escape it. In his book, Spiritual Economics, Eric Butterworth, and again, we're going to be studying this book, and it is a great, amazing book, starting on February 22nd, I believe. It's that Wednesday night. We're going to be studying this beautiful book at CSL Kaua'i, and then it'll be on live stream too. But in this book, he talks about faith, the light always being there as a rheostat, and that the power, electricity is always there, supplying that light. But we're the ones that have to turn it up and down. And that's what we get to do as these beautiful beings that we are. We're constantly turning the energy up or down. It's always there in all its fullness, but we're responsible for turning it up in our lives. And how do we turn it up? The best way I know how is by loving and living life fully, living life to the fullest. That's our affirmation this month, is our commitment to live life to the fullest. And so living life to the fullest takes turning up our faith and trusting that everything is already there for us. And we are molding it with our minds in every single solitary moment. We are molding it with our minds. And we don't have to hope for it. We just have to know that it's already here and treat it as so and live from such a place and do our work, follow our intuition. Doesn't mean we just sit here, oh, I know it's true. I know it's true. No, we have to go out and act as if it were true and act like the full creative, amazing beings that we are and give and receive. We wouldn't be afraid to give if we knew there was always substance there. We wouldn't be holding on to things. We would just let go. And anyway, I am so grateful today to have read this and to know. So read the Science of Mind reading today. Well, it's in the beginning of the book. You can see the date. I think it's on page 214 or 114. 114. Read that today, and you'll see even more about what I'm talking about. So let's just take a deep breath. And these are things that I can talk about, but we have to experience them. And the only way I know to experience them is to do the work ourselves every single solitary day. But it's a glorious adventure and it's fun. It's fun to be these beautiful, amazing, creative beings that we get to experiment with our destiny at all times. We're creating our lives from this place of unlimited, unformed substance, God energy, whatever you want to call it. It's here for us. And we're just beginning to find out even more of who we are every moment. I know that. That's what this whole evolution is right now. So, again, let's take a deep breath. Let's just relax into this moment. I know that as we go into our quiet time, we're actually turning that rheostat of faith up, turning that light up within us. It's right there, it never goes away, but we get to turn it up right here and right now. And that's what faith is turning up that light of our being and contemplating the good, contemplating the love. I turn up my faith, and as I do, the law of my being responds. I turn up my faith, and as I do, the law of my being responds. I am not afraid. I am filled with faith, filled with good, filled with love, filled with peace of mind. For I know that everything is unfolding right here and right now for my highest and best good. And I walk as if it were true. So let us walk into our beautiful life right now and feel that energy of faith well up inside us. And so, taking a deep breath and settling even deeper into this well of love, I know, as Eric Butterworth wrote, faith simply tunes into and turns on the divine flow that is always present. And so I know that right here and right now, we live and move and have our being in that divine flow, that energy of love that is everything and is behind everything, the spirit of life, the essence of life, the power of life, moving through all of creation, moving through me, moving through each and every one of us right here, right now. There is nothing to go get. It is all here. And right now, what I know is we have this opportunity to turn up the rheostat of our faith and move in that highest consciousness as we move from this time together, knowing that we are always guarded, guided, protected, directed, and that the universe has our back, that we are constantly contemplating upon this substance, this energy, this source of all, and moving it into form at all times. Our life is evidence of it. Everything is in the unseen, moving into form right here and right now, renewing itself constantly in every single solitary moment. And we get to be in that energy. We are that energy. We get to use that energy, that power. And right here and right now, I know that our faith is turned up. I know that our lives are turned up. I know that we are walking as love and light on this planet. I know that our good is already here. I know that we are rich beyond measure. I know that we are health filled with beyond measure. Every cell in our body is turned up in the light and presence and power of this divine, perfect energy. I am knowing right here and right now that the creative beings that we are, we walk as those creative beings through this life, enjoying and living life to the fullest. That's what we do. That's what we were born to be, creative beings living life to the fullest. So I am knowing today that as we walk from this time, our faith is already turned up and our life reflects that turning up, that beautiful, amazing, brilliant light is is just focused everywhere in our experience. So I am so grateful for this beautiful, amazing time that we've had together right now. And as we go forward from this moment to the next, knowing that as we live in this faith, our lives reflect it. So I am grateful. I am grateful for all the manifestations that take place for us individually and collectively, knowing that we can relax. I am grateful. I am grateful. I am grateful. As I release my word into that beautiful, amazing law of my being as law, knowing my word never comes back to me void. Life is full right here and right now, and we are perfect. And so it is. And so it is. Just have a wonderful, relaxing day today. Let's just relax and enjoy this beautiful, amazing energy that we are, this beautiful, amazing consciousness that we are. And know that we're always connected. We are always connected. Yes, always connected. So we have a couple of notes here. The creative force moves through me and fuels my faith in a loving, prosperous universe. My faith is turned up. Thank you, Molly. Oh, and Patrick's reminding us that the class starts on February 23rd and will be streamed as well. So have a beautiful, faith-filled day. Just really try it on today, all right? Trust and think those highest thoughts, all right? And act as if they were true. Aloha. I'll see you tomorrow. Blessings. Flip the switch. Yeah.